Today on XYZ with Erik Zachary, Hailey Welsh, a.k.a. Hot Tuah Girl. Spit on that thing.
No.
You got to do the whole thing.
Do you?
Yeah. She and her team thought it would be a good idea for her to be the representative for a cryptocurrency, and it didn't go well, so now she's facing potential legal trouble.
Yikes.
Yeah, not great. Run It Back record, All American Rejects, Dirty Little Secret. Remember that track?
Yep.
It was almost a country track.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you for that reactionary wow, Jordan. Like a Batman, like zow.
Speaking of Batman.
Yeah. Oh, Joe Burrow bought the Batmobile.
The Batmobile from the Christopher
You really
Nolan
threw me on
films.
that. That's not part of the script. And then your XYZ throwback, where we try to figure out what year 3 songs came out. We have 1 song from Post Malone, 1 song from Charlie Puth, and 1 song from Jason Derulo. Start thinking now. What year did those songs come, or those artists have
96.
No, what?
So am I close?
No, Charlie Puth was like 5 in 94.
97?
No.
Oh, okay.
One more guess?
2026.
Oh my God. XYZ with Erik Zachary is on now. Yale University has released their top phrases of the year, coming on the heels of Spotify Wrapped and Dictionary.com putting out the words of the years. I didn't know Yale did this, but this is quite the amalgamation.
Yeah, it's a funny little smorgasbord, I guess, of phrases. Number 1 is Taylor Swift's Childless Cat Lady, which very deserved, but it just gets weirder from there. Number 2 is Joe Biden with Today I Signed a Pardon for My Son Hunter, real fourth quarter.
Yeah, that was last
lob.
week.
Yeah, exactly. Number 3 is Donald Trump in Springfield. They're eating the dogs. The people that came in, they're eating the cats.
All political.
Yeah.
Where's Justin Timberlake's This Is Gonna Ruin the Tour?
Not in the top 10, which I think it should be like 4 or 5.
Which tour?
Yes.
The World Tour.
Yeah, it was a huge one.
Anything on your end?
I would say anything that Kendrick Lamar said to Drake is up there.
I really wish there was a singular quote of like Drake crying, because that would just be that would be the epitome of 2024 from a music standpoint. XYZ with Erik Zachary. We call it XYZ Throwback. 3 songs that you definitely know or should know, but what year did they all come out? What year do they all have in common? It's a lot harder than it sounds. This is the game
lose
show
all the time
that we play here on XYZ. It's all brought to you by Straight Talk from Verizon. Jordan, you picked today's songs
2 weeks ago. I don't even remember what I chose.
Great. Trace and I, producer Trace and I, playing for you at home. Don't take our recommendations. That's the only advice I can give you. Here we go. We'll listen to these multiple choice songs, see if we can figure out what year they came out. Song number 1.
Get ugly.
What song is this?
This is Jason Derulo, Get Ugly.
I've never heard this song a day in my life.
Never. I don't
Get
know.
ugly?
Yeah.
Diddle 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 diddle. What?
Huge track.
No, it wasn't.
No, for sure not.
All right, terrible start. Trace, would you like to make a guess?
Nope.
All right, song number 2. Okay. Charlie Puth, Selena Gomez.
Okay.
We Don't Talk Anymore.
Yes.
When they were rumored to be dating,
Yes.
or did date, or I don't remember if it was confirmed or not, but... Oh, wait, no, she's not on this. This is about her? I don't remember.
She is on this song.
she is on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
she is on this song.
Okay.
I
That-
have a couple years.
Same. That
and
gives
yeah.
the Jason Derulo song a little more context to me.
Now you see my game.
It does?
Yeah, because I couldn't remember if that was an original Jason Derulo or one of those like, hey, I'm still relevant songs that he puts out.
Okay, yes.
I don't
yes.
care. Sorry, Jason's probably never going to come on the show. So, but I'm not ready for a final guess.
No, neither am
All
I.
right, here we go. One more. Song number 3.
I have a song. When I started balling, I was young. You gon' think about me when I'm gone.
Post Malone.
Oh, it's
yeah,
Post?
Yeah, White Iverson, his debut song.
Oh, White Iverson.
Yes.
That's helpful.
Saucin'? Yeah, Saucin'. Saucin'. Yeah, all right.
All right. I got a year, but
But
I'll defer to Trace so he can make his guess first.
20.
No one's
I'm
waiting for
between-
you.
I'm between 15.
I'm going to say, I was going to say that. I'll say 2016, which I could see also being it. But let's listen to the bonus song before we find out if we're
Okay.
right or not. Here we go. Oh. This is a song for Jordan and I right here. Zara Larsson, yeah. And MNEK, a Swedish production duo.
Yeah. All right, it's one guy.
Wow.
I thought it was 2.
No, it's one dude.
It's one guy? All right, whatever. Not important. I know that 2015 is correct, but I have to stick with 2016 on the off chance some of these bordered the year. Yeah.
Okay.
Jordan, what year is it?
It is.
Yep.
2016.
It is! Oh my God! I'm in shock.
Wow.
See, had you not guessed 2015, I would have said 2015.
Yeah, it was 2015 and 2014 for me. I couldn't decide on which one.
Wow. That might be the first
2016?
time I've won.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you've won like 3 times. You won the last time we played.
I know. I just like to say that so that you say that.
Is it 2016?
Yeah.
Yeah,
This was a
2016.
pivotal friendship song for Jordan and I.
Yes,
like
it was.
our first friend adventures that are borderline legal were literally scored by this song.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
sir.
All right. 2016, all 4 of those songs were released. XYZ Throwback, one by me, once again. All brought to you by Straight Talk from Verizon. Spotify Wrapped came out yesterday, and if you don't know that, then you haven't been on your phone, the internet, or probably even walking down the street, because I swear to God, people are just like, hey, do you want to know who my top listening artist is?
I'm so jealous of the person who hasn't seen any of these.
Right. I'll give you yesterday. If you're still posting it today, no. Done.
Yes, thank you.
And some personal news. My girlfriend was like, I don't want to show you mine. I said, why? And she goes, it was Drake again.
Wow.
And I was like, how? And she goes, I don't even listen to Drake. I don't know why. I think this is like an collusion. And I'm like, man, someone's on Drake's side.
Wow, that's
I wouldn't.
crazy.
I was like, don't admit that to people. So I go on my national syndicated radio show to admit that. Jordan.
I saw that Kim Petras is Kim Petras'
Number
number one listened to artist, and that's just so real.
Which I love that for her. If it was any other artist, I would have to. There was another. Actually, you know what? There was another artist, and I won't name this person, but they were their 3rd most listened to. Which I'm like, you're casually listening to yourself.
You gotta believe in yourself. Come on.
XYZ with Erik Zachary. A couple SNL cast members got together for an interview about the 50th anniversary of SNL, and Pete Davidson, being Pete, was like, "Yeah, I want to talk about how much we got paid. $3,000 an episode."
Wow.
Which is actually not that much. when
No,
you think
not
about,
at
like,
all.
sustaining a life in New York. You're on national television. People know your face. They know your name. He said, I think I got dinner. Julia Louis-Dreyfus said, I think I got a pair of shoes that were out of my budget, like $75. Sarah Silverman
crazy.
got a cashmere sweater, was $300. Jason Sudeikis and a couple other cast members were like, no, we got like our rent paid, basically, in New York.
That's nuts.
And then you have Bowen Yang that's like, I walked across the street to Saks to get a pair of Gucci shoes. So clearly someone's the more recent entry,
Right.
where they have negotiated a higher salary per episode. This whole interview was done with New York Magazine. You can see the interview on CNBC if you want to check it out. Even when you're an A-list celebrity or actor, you're still not going to get the fame you deserve, according to Robert Pattinson, who was recently stopped at customs while attempting to re-enter the U.S.
Yeah, an immigration officer recognized him and said, hey, you're the guy from Twilight. Why did you stop acting?
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm Batman. So that guy had no idea.
Please tell me he did the voice. I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
Yeah, Robert Pattinson taking over the role of Batman for 2 movies now? 1 movie?
The second movie is coming out.
Okay, but he's promoting Mickey 17, so this was with the New York Times where he's telling this story. That's amazing. More About Nothing is coming up on the way. Quick little deep dive fun fact into the cheese bank of the United States.
No, not the United States.
The world.
Yes.
Got it. See, I'm learning things already. That's coming up next, but first, a little bonus fact.
The video game company Nintendo was founded when Jack the Ripper was still active in London.
In the 1800s?
Yes, in 1889.
Nintendo?
Yeah, they started out as a playing card company.
Oh,
yeah, but
I feel like that part's important. Also, did you know
important.
Jack the Ripper only killed 5 people?
really?
That's it. Yeah. Everyone thinks it was like
Wait.
hundreds of people. No, he killed 5 people. It was just between like a 4-month span. So he just notoriously became this crazy serial killer of lore, basically.
Huh.
Like modern serial killers do way better number-wise.
I get those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers.
It's XYZ. More About Nothing coming up next. More About Nothing. It's all brought to you by Optima Tax Relief on XYZ with Erik Zachary. Just a little brief deep dive into fun facts, things that you might not know about. In this instance, the cheese bank. The National Reserve, or I guess International Reserve of Cheese for the world.
Not necessarily the world, but it is over in Italy. It's called Credito Emiliano, or Cred-Em for short. Ever since 1953, they have been accepting giant wheels of Parmigiano Reggiano as collateral for small business loans for dairy farmers.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was sorry, I'm like half distracted because I was like, I thought there was a cheese bank in Wisconsin.
There might be.
No, it just auto-corrected to Chase Bank locations. So no, I don't. I think we gotta go with the Italian ones. Okay, so Italy has this just reserve, like their gold standard is Parmigiano cheese.
Well, it actually helps a lot of dairy farmers out because they offload the cost of storing and aging cheese for the dairy farmers, and then they accept the cheese until the loan is paid off.
So they're cheese bonds.
Yes, that's exactly what they are.
It's amazing. It's XYZ with Erik Zachary. Excellent More About Nothing.
Thank you.
This is something I will take with me, as opposed to your other crap from earlier in the year.
Wow. Whoa.
Kidding. I'm firing off shots for no reason. I'm sorry. More About Nothing, the Cheese Bank of Italy, all brought to you by Optima Tax Relief on XYZ with Erik Zachary. A quick shout out to the Karens who aren't Karening.
I think those are just regular people then.
Yeah, but they're named Karen and they're catching strays.
Oh, just the regular
for no
Karens.
reason. Like I know some Karens that are nice. XYZ with Erik Zachary, but it's become this term that's colloquial, just going off on people for no reason.
Oh yeah.
Asking for managers. Jordan, you became a hero that we all needed. We just didn't want.
Oh, I wouldn't even take it that far because I did not complete the mission. I went to CVS last night. I forgot toothpaste. I was going to make a quick run after dinner.
This seems like important parts of the story. Thank you.
It should have been, all I'm saying is it should have been a 30-second trip,
right.
And then it turned into a whole thing. But they said over the PA, hey, our systems are down right now. We're only taking cash at the moment. We're trying to get it back up.
Yeah.
There was one thing working. Everybody was in line for that self-checkout. This woman behind me, we're going to call her Karen for the sake of the story,
sure,
sees the thing and it says, well, it takes cards. The sign says it takes cards.
Oh, man.
And we were like, they just said their system is down, and she is going off on everybody who works there. And I finally jump in and I'm like, lady, we're all going through it.
Right.
And she starts coming at me. And then I realized I actually don't have to be here. I've already paid. I can just
Wait,
leave.
you were just sticking around for this?
Yeah.
You're just a vigilante of CVS?
I was at that point, and then I came to my senses and was just like, no, I don't have to take this. I can just go home.
So I have a theory about Karens that I think all of us have a little Karen in us that you hopefully outgrow as you get older.
I believe that.
And this is one question for
Great
you.
pun,
Thank you. As a little kid, did you ever you went to a fast food place and it wasn't on the menu and we all pulled that, we're like, that's false advertising because we learned that one time?
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently
yes.
I was just a little businessman trying to litigate. But yeah.
The bait and switch. The bait and switch was the one. When I first learned that, I was like, oh, that's a bait and switch because the deal wasn't active.
You were a 7-year-old going, that's a bait and switch.
Yes.
They got me.
Yeah.
Like Howie Mandel, deal or no deal.
No deal.
Next case. Call the bank on XYZ. With Erik Zachary, we're very different types of little businessmen. You were like a car salesman. I was a five-eye bro. XYZ. Hailey Welsh, a.k.a. Tuah girl, is facing potential legal trouble after her and her team developed a joke meme coin, a cryptocurrency that didn't do well.
Well, at first it did. It hit a market cap of $490 million, and then 3 hours later plunged 91%. So everybody who put their money in lost it in a matter of 2 movies, really.
Now she's getting accused of a pump and dump scheme, which we don't know that to be true yet, but we do know that she's doing some damage control with her team, Trace.
Yeah, she copy and pasted a note from her team on Twitter, but added the copy and paste. So it clearly just
it literally says
straight from the
copy
email.
and pasting at the top of the tweet.
And everything that she said in that tweet was also a lie. The community notes really got to her on Twitter.
Yeah, that she gonna be hot to and no a judge. XYZ with Erik Zachary. I meant talk to and no a judge.
Oh boy, God. Yeah.
I didn't mean that. XYZ with Erik Zachary. XYZ with Erik Zachary. It's your XYZ ENT Entertainment Report, all brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts, your professional parts people. Prince Harry is addressing the speculation that him and Meghan Markle are separated or separating or have already been divorced or moving.
Okay.
He was doing a live book summit interview for the New York Times where he said, no, apparently we've been divorced and moved 10 or 12 times. We've lived in 15 different houses. So it's just like, what? And then he went on to say, you can't help but laugh. Obviously, it's not true. But he said, I do genuinely feel sorry about the trolls. Their hopes are just built. And it's like, yes, 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 yes. And then it doesn't happen. So I feel sorry for them.
He's a real one for that. I
Yeah.
respect that a lot.
Throwing something to the trolls. But no, I mean, obviously, this is exactly what you would say if you were getting divorced.
Right.
But also, I don't know. I think Harry and Meghan kind of need each other at this point.
Oh, they're friends with nobody else but each other.
I don't know why everyone's rooting for that split, because Harry's not running back to the royal family anytime soon.
No.
XYZ with Erik Zachary, your XYZ ENT Entertainment Report, all brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts, your professional parts people. An NFL quarterback, Joe Burrow, I'm only saying that because I have no idea what team.
Cincinnati Bengals.
That was my guess. Is admitting to purchasing the Batmobile, what is it called?
The Tumbler.
The
Yeah,
Tumbler,
Batman Tumbler,
from
yeah.
The Dark Knight, which we recently reported is available on this Bruce Wayne site, Wayne X or whatever it is, that you can purchase
like that,
Batman-themed paraphernalia.
Sure.
I guess you could call it that.
The point being that Joe Burrow is about to become the most annoying friend in the friend group.
Oh, yeah. The second the bars are done, you're like, oh, come back to the house. Oh, we got to go to the house.
Don't worry,
see the
guys. I have a
car.
remote start. It's like, oh, my God. All right. That is the end of the show. Erik Zachary, producer Trace is here, and Jordan looks a little different.
Honestly, that's a blessing in disguise.
What?
What do you mean?
Wait.
What do you mean?
Wait.
Okay, I was shooting shots at Jordan.
Yeah, okay. This is why we don't let producer Chio on the microphone very often. But this is also what happens when Jordan decides that he needs to take a call and not, finish his fiduciary duty of being an on-air host with us. Gio, anything you want to say to the people? Because they never get a chance to see you.
So I just wanted to wish everybody a happy holidays.
Okay,
I'm going to get
all
all sappy for a second.
We're not there yet.
Yeah,
We
we're
have
not there.
We have
We're
multiple shows before the holidays.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm still living that holiday break in my head right now.
What break? Did we hit the break yet?
I don't.
What holiday?
We'll see you tomorrow on XYZ with Erik
Oh my
Zachary.
God.
Hey, thanks for watching XYZ with Erik Zachary. And yes, I said watching because if you're listening right now, that's okay too. We love you too. But also the entire video podcast is available on Spotify. Spotify has video. A lot of people don't know that. You can search us for free. You don't need a membership or anything. Just search XYZ with Erik Zachary. Now, the show is also a radio broadcast show that airs in 34 different cities in conjunction with our partnership with Skyview Networks. If you want to see a full list of our affiliates, go to xyzwitheasy.com. This week of XYZ with Erik Zachary is brought to you in part by our friends at Optima Tax Relief, Straight Talk from Verizon, O'Reilly Auto Parts, professional parts people, and T-Mobile. XYZ with Erik Zachary is hosted and created by myself, Erik Zachary. It is co-hosted and executive produced by Jordan Foster, produced by Trace Hamilton, Giancarlo Fazlek, and Mom's Hot Take correspondent, Virginia Zachary.